the last to know. Precisely, dude. Shit brings me down. Political scientist, the singer Greg Graffin is for this band. That's why he's got those. First, like I said, man, the first to go, the last to know. It doesn't matter to me. Ignorance wasn't bliss. Ignorance was very painful, and ignorance was not something that I had the choice to employ. Again, it all comes down to the poppin' fresh meal about pussy at this moment. That's all. I mean, why do you insist that there's something else in life? You don't have to give me this talk like nobody has dominion or captivity over me. If they do, their names are irrevocable names, so I can't tell you who they are or who they would be. It's not important that we always put names and faces on shit like you're always talking about. Okay, it's like this. Well, tough shit, boys. It weren't our fault. Your record didn't make it. We made you dance. You had your chance, but you did not take it. Well, I gotta go. I gotta make another deal, sign another group to the company. And I don't suppose that we'll ever meet again, but I suppose you better be getting back to the factory. That's unquote. That's exactly how I feel. If you're ignorant like that, you know, oh, you didn't see God blowing by in the sky? I haven't seen anything like that. Not for 1 minute. If God was annoying and near-death experiences, that's, yeah, he'd be the rancid angel of death and I'd be bored to death. Still. Wherever I be, that's where I be. And anyone that wants to know me in that right way can do so lickety-split. I'm always here for you in that way. Honesty, or just be honest with yourself first, and then be honest with me. You don't have to be fuck honesty. Be honest with yourself first, and then be honest with me. That's all you had to do. All I care about. And why do you want to ruin Halloween with your endless stories? Halloween was what? Who did I miss? Unless I missed Danielle Bergole or some shit, then I don't think I missed much. But I mean, you know, I don't want to spoil the party, so I'll go. You know, and hate to have my disappointment show. But you do, I'm the FedEx guy. That was the UPS man. And I don't care if he fucks you about it. I mean, gives a shit. But we're talking about my little girl. And that's the thing you just can't stand is that, yeah, but we gotta put our hands on that somehow. And it's like, that's how I seduced you with the thought. It's not so much about her. I don't even know her. I like her face a lot, though. But, you fell in love with the story I gave you. And then you didn't know how to internalize it because you were confused about, well, how's he writing about her? She's real. It's kind of like Paul did with Eleanor Rigby. You know, he was in a graveyard and there was a grave there that said Eleanor Rigby. Literally, and people in England know that. Like died 1822 or something, you know, way before that. It's just something you notice, like a kid does on your way home from school or something. You go through the cemetery, you see that every day. And it sounds like the Beatles got in a lot of trouble because they were always doing those Sally jobs where they do in England, they do them here, and they do them on the West Coast and East Coast here. But they just employ you to clean up graveyards and shit when you're a derelict individual and you get in trouble like that. Makes me wonder about them Beatles. But, and you know, that's usually when, the 3M company or the RAND Corporation or wherever you are on what continent or what year gets involved and takes a hold of you and kind of guides and mentors you. That's what I've been getting. And it's a real, rigorous, fucked up, extremely hard curriculum. For me, it is. I'm not righteous like that. I don't have a righteous bloodline and aptitude for the shit like Lennon and McCartney or whoever else was manufactured. It takes a lot to get manufactured, and that's what I'm constantly working on. And it takes not just a local group. I mean, fucking Masons, the top of the pop, the toppermost of the poppermost it takes to lend a hand with that. The ultra rich and ultra pressed for time people that you know I don't know how it goes with other fucks, because this is when I wish I had a band, and I'm truly Elvis now because I'm entirely alone and I don't know what it's like to get another perspective on this at all times. And it's just like Elvis is back there drinking hard, fucking with his gun on his hip, and we think he's gonna act out tonight. We need to go talk to the king, but I don't get none of that. He keeps slapping at his hip. He forgot the gun wasn't on, and he's like, motherfucker, going for a 6-gun every time I'm talking to him. But I don't think you can fail something like this. I think as long as I'll be alive, and you want to know what? Here's the most positive part. Nothing I got in earthly rewards, but I acquired a shit ton of guardian angels. Let me put it that way. So maybe that's why I don't worry so much or something.